Hi everyone! Sorry that I'm a dumb bitch who makes the same mistake repeatedly. But hopefully it is fixed now and you can hear my beautiful voice. And it is beautiful. If you believe otherwise, you best keep it to your fucking self. As I was saying, the tea of the night is hot chocolate because it is chilly out and I felt like it. And who the fuck are you to say that I can't have hot chocolate? The candle is still Midsummer's Night, but I don't think it's going to be for much longer. I know I said it last time. I know I said I thought it would be done last time. I'm confident of it this time. I think we are going to finish off the Midsummer's Night candle. So if at some point I walk away and my entire face breaks, that's probably why. Yes, so I was supposed to be streaming Fate on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on which version of my schedule you're looking at. And the inconsistency, I confused myself with it. But I'm here now, and it will be Tuesday in the future. And also probably more on time. But I'm really only giving you a probably on that, because who knows. Hi, Papa VT! Great to see you again. I've decided to play a different game for once in my life. I'm playing Trombone Champ tonight. Yeah. It's been hot on the internet. I've been good. I've been busy with offline things, which is why I have not been streaming. Yeah. Trying to think what level of detail can I provide. I was involved with a show. It was Tech Week. Tech Week happens, dude. So I was not really available or awake enough to do anything for the past week and a half. But now I'm back. Ah, Tech Week. Truly, Tech Week. Nothing like it. Thank goodness. This will not be a frequent occurrence, but it will be a recurring thing. Sometimes I'll have a show and be gone for a while. This is just the first one that's happened since I've started streaming. It's a good time, though. I mean, God knows I wouldn't put myself through theater if I didn't love it. I think most theater people wouldn't. It's a very, there was a time period of my life where I didn't allow myself to do theater, and it was because it will just suck up about as much of your free time as you'll give it. It's a very intense experience. But I like it. And it is usually worthwhile for me. Free time and energy. You're so right, Papa VT. Well, that's the thing with, music does the same. One, I would say depends on how you're approaching it. I was playing in an orchestra at the time that I was, like, not letting myself do theater. I was participating in an orchestra, and I was preparing solo rep, and I was preparing for, like, at any given time, at least one, like, casual recital where I was playing one thing, and for part of the time I was preparing for a really big recital where it was, like, just me. And for the same, like, almost the same time that I was preparing for that massive recital, I was preparing for some pretty hardcore, auditions. And so, like, yeah, music is part of the reason I didn't have time for theater. Yeah, orchestra's very different from, like, the difference between, like, being in a band, like a band with, like, your buddies and being in a band like marching band or concert band and being in an orchestra, very, very wide difference. I did also know people who did marching band and it ate their lives, but it was, I don't know, it was a different vibe. Just two different ways for hypersocial artsy kids to have all their free time disappear. I think also some people I knew would like kind of pour their whole identities into their artistic stuff, and I was kind of not there for that for theater and band specifically at that point in my life. Oh, having a professional relationship with your bandmates is good. I've heard so many stories of friendships destroyed, and I feel like it's, I don't know. For clarity, I have never been in a band like that, but it sounds like some of it comes from like not having good like boundaries and stuff set up with when you're being coworkers and when you're being friends. Oh, Papa VT, you went through that? That sucks. I'm sorry you had to experience that. It's like the infamous epidemic of drama people are drama people. I've not actually found that to be true, in that I don't think, the actors that I have met are not inherently more likely to have interpersonal drama than other people. And the theater tech people I've met are like honestly mildly less likely than your average person, I think. Though I might be biased because I do a bit more tech than acting. But like, it seems like when theater people have drama with each other, it's so much worse than other people's drama. And I think this is actually an artistic people thing in general. Like anyone who does any sort of narrative crafting. So I would include writers in this, I would include actors in this. I would probably also include like social media influencers in this, but I don't know any closely enough to be sure. It's like, when they're having drama with someone, they need to make sure every moment of that drama is perfectly crafted to be as impactful as possible, and it's fucking exhausting for the people around them. Yeah. So, Papa VT, about your, like, band starting out casual and, like, getting serious very suddenly, I can definitely see how that would, like, cause some people to be upset because it's not what they signed up for. Is what I'm gonna gently go with. Anyway, who wants to play trombone? I mean, I'm gonna be the one playing it, but spiritually you can be guiding me to be a better trombone player. Wow, Papa VT, I'm glad that's been your experience with writers. That has kinda not been mine. For songwriters, I can definitely believe that. But, like, I guess some of the poets that I've been around have been like that, too. I feel like for short story, for, like, fiction writers, you can't hide it that well. I am thinking of one very specific anecdote. Oh my gosh. Dang. Hope you're okay with that lawsuit. like, not okay with it spiritually. I'm guessing you do not want to be involved in a lawsuit, because that is true of most people most of the time. But, like, Sorry, I'm making faces that are not fully translating. So, that sounds like that guy made, some poor choices. Yeah, defaming someone in print is a bad idea, generally speaking. Publishing it confidently, also a bad idea. I guess that is one way to approach it, Papa BT. This is just making me glad that I don't write nonfiction. Like, not in any way that matters, you know? I mean, like, not that I would do something like that, but, like, you can't get embroiled in a defamation case when you aren't saying stuff about real people, you know? Anyway, Trombone Champ. Let's see. Did I get this set up right? Ha! Yes, I did. I almost did. One moment. Allow me to just, make this the right size. A thing that I apparently forgot to do beforehand. Was the thing, Papa VT, was the thing that the person wrote that, like, referenced you, was it supposed to be fiction and they just, like, could not help making a mess of things? Or, like, is it a non-fiction thing where they referenced you and that reference included defamation? Oh, it's an autobiography. Okay. Like, I'm almost that self-obsessed. Like, I would in fact break my not publishing nonfiction rule, for a memoir. But if I was talking shit about people, I would not use their real names, because that is, oh, at 21, like, I think there are some people who have a worthwhile amount of things that they've done to talk about at 21, but, like, if you're in that situation, you're probably also gonna do even more worthwhile things later, so, like, why not wait until you have more to talk about, you know? Like, I'm not saying this as, like, a middle-aged old fart. I'm saying this as also a relatively young person. Well, I mean, other than the being as old as the universe itself thing, I don't feel old, and I'm not, like, it's not like I've done everything that I intend to do in my life at this point. But, yeah. Would I enjoy writing a memoir at this point? Yes. Would it be actually, like, a good and worthwhile use of writing time? Absolutely not. No, it's not a complete enough picture. Listen, Papa. Listen. As far as I am aware, there is no reason that I should not live to the end of the universe in the same way that I began with its start. And on that scale, I still consider myself young. And, like, obviously that does not line up very one-to-one to a human scale, but, like, thank you. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna turn the desktop audio up and I'm gonna shut up for the narration.
And so it comes to pass Ages after the twin vessels were forged, a new soul appears. Brave soul, one day you will stand before two baboons. One day you will rend the very fabric that binds this land. But until that day comes, you must toot.
Toot!
Toot your trombone, brave soul, and you may yet become the trombone
I have
champ.
no idea if this is about trombones. That was Mozart with glowing eyes. Okay, now I'm taking this down to like 50% so y'all can hear me. Just noticed, Papa, you just noticed my name is Damon. My friend. It's okay, we can't all be smart all the time. Like Des Moines! Wait, you've heard of Des Moines? I mean, I've heard of Des Moines, but that's like circumstantial. I feel like most people haven't. Why bother? Oh, Slipknot. Yeah, that'd do it. Wait, are they from Des Moines, Des Moines? I know they're Iowan. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It's like the closest thing to a city that Iowa has. I don't want to talk about Iowa City. I have so many opinions about the various almost cities of Iowa, and none of them need to be shared on this stream. Okay, I am not inverted, and I do not want to be. What are the accessibility settings? That's good to know. Listen, Papa, you can assume whatever you want about where I'm living. What you will know, and what you will not know, well, you can speculate about. What is that? Wait, what is that sticker called? Oh, it's just lol. Okay. What is baboon? Why are there baboons? What part of this game? That just looks like... Well, it kind of looks like a euphonium bell in the middle of two trombone slides, because it's, like, not in scale for the trombone slides. I mean, the accent is like a location marker, yeah. What, did you do... Bland American accent research? Buzz, buzz, bitch. Okay. See, this is why I shouldn't challenge people, because sometimes they listen. This music is such a different vibe. A friend of yours has the same accent, but you can't remember where he lives. Ah, that's... You're so close to knowing things, but you don't. Okay, I have no toots, I can't buy anything. Southeast. Like southeastern United States, I assume you mean? Okay. Interesting. Oh. That's also... The United States is big. Yeah, I'll take pink hair. That sounds fun. And I have... Oh. Trixie Belle! I'm Trixie Belle now. That, if you want to talk about things that feel Southern US, the name Trixie Belle. So I will say, for full disclosure, that I have played a bit of Trombone Champ before. Have fun and enjoy the beautiful, succulent music you'll soon create. The US is big enough to make 12 countries out of it, yes. Like, especially from a European perspective. I'm pretty sure there's states in the US that are, like, bigger than Switzerland. Oh, shoot! I was moving around my cups, I was not ready! I know I hit the ready button, but I wasn't. You know, whenever I play scales, I think, damn, this needs a remix. Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, they do just kind of get... Sorry, this is still in response to you, Papa BT. They do get, like, kind of bigger as you go west. Like, I don't think New Hampshire is bigger than Switzerland. I don't really know how big New Hampshire is, but it's small. I know that. Like, once again, on a US scale. All states past the Mississippi. Sorry, I need a moment to, like, picture a map that I learned several years ago and have not really needed to know since. I mean, honestly, I think Take Out the Straight Edge is a valid way of drawing maps. Oh, okay. I did not realize which way I scrolled, and so I was just reading this summary, and I was like, represents a courtship ritual, absolutely slaps, and I fucking thought it was about take me out to the ball game, and I was like, what? Neither of the song's writers had attended a game at the time of its writing. I don't know if I trust that to be... This game contains a lot of facts that are not facts. Africa would like to say something about... Wait, which statement? I've made so many statements. Okay, sorry. I think there's nothing wrong with drawing maps with a straight edge when it's not for colonial reasons. Like, I mean in terms of, like, subdividing? Yeah. And then there's more verses. Oh, I didn't notice that there was a key change. And by notice, I definitely mean remember. That's a weird waltz. I am so desensitized to Take Me Out to the Ballgame as a song that I forgot it was a waltz. It's just what living in America will do to you, I guess. I've actually recently been to a baseball game where they, like, I was gonna say had us sing it. Nobody was forcing the crowd to sing it, but the crowd was singing it. Which, like, feels mildly fake. Because, like, American sports crowds are not very, singing in general, most of the time. But for some reason, Take Me Out to the Ballgame is an exception. Okay, I'm not gonna be a massive perfectionist and play this like 5 times until I get an S. I'm gonna hold myself to not actually playing anything twice in a row. Wait, I have toots now. I can buy cards. I can buy cards! Cards. I fricking love trading cards. I am always, like, when they're for playing games, I am inevitably bad at learning the games that they're for, but I love collecting them. Base Clef. The favored Clef of the primordial baboon Basemaster Ben. This Clef represents the dark, but there can be no dark without light. It's just fun to organize them. Glissando. A glissando is a slide from one tone to another. The trombone is one of the few instruments capable of performing a true, smooth glissando. What's Weiss-Schwarz or Weiss-Schartz? I don't know that I'm familiar with that. Doesn't that just mean white-black? Oh, anime trading cards. Okay, makes sense. Who the fuck is Max Tundra? Oh, a maximalist electronic composer and producer of bespoke soups, aren't we all, Max? In addition to Longtail Limbo, he produced a trio of critically acclaimed albums which you should purchase immediately. Pretty sure this guy was involved in creating this game. It does, but Japan, true. Richard Strauss, this leading German composer of operas and symphonic poems, was arguably best known for the piece Also Sprach Zarathustra. Definitely not the thing we're claiming he's best known for because it's in this game. Whether or not he ate hot dogs is unknown. Yeah, all the cards are so shiny. Also, did you hear the noises I was making when I clicked on it? That was so weird. This looks like the other thing, but not. Oh. Oh, heck yeah, I can bust one of the corners off now that I have an S. I did, in fact, the first time I played this and got a card, I was just like, I just spent time, like, tilting it around and being like, ooh, sparkles. I'm very smart, except, of course, when I'm not. I love the slightly muted funky music that you get when you're looking at the cards. The monkey brain doing its thing. Oh, so I have to click it a bunch of times anytime I want to go there. And that's why it wiggles at me. So I know. I feel like there's another secret somewhere here, but I don't know. Oh. I'm remembering things about the other secret, and I think maybe it's not available to me right now? Learn how the game works in excruciating detail. Oh, advanced info. Oh. Oh, interesting. Wait, this helps me so much. Baboon Facts! You want some baboon facts? Let's read about baboon facts. There are only 6 species of baboons. Despite appearing in Trombone Champ, mandrills are not technically baboons. When do they appear? When I have not... Baboons have been around for over 2 million years. I was about to say, that's almost as long as me. No, it's not. It's not. I was just like, oh, something expressed in millions. Seems closer than usual. Baboons are omnivorous, which means they can eat anything. They could probably eat hot dogs, although we would not recommend trying to feed a baboon hot dogs. Side note, do not feed wild animals any food, unless you are a zookeeper, or perhaps someone who has received training in caring for wild animals. Don't be stupid. Baboons can live up to 30 years in the wild and are up to around 45 in captivity. There's a species of baboon called the kinda baboon, which is funny, because it's definitely a baboon. A group of baboons is called a troop. I knew that. Okay, this score thing has actually really helped me, because I was wondering about this, like, whether when you start the note matters. And the answer is no. Oh, moving the mouse up lowers the pitch, moving it downwards raises the pitch. This is intended to simulate the motion of moving a trombone slide, but if you prefer, you can swap it in the setting menu. Ooh, controller support. That might be nice. I would love to see someone, modify a trombone to be a Trombone Champ controller. Like, doing the slide part of it would not be very hard. Doing the, tooting by like, buzzing would be hard. Okay, let's... Written by the 7-time mayor of Baltimore, Maryland. That's a lot of times to be mayor. Some believe this song is about the horse Lady Suffolk. I know nothing about this horse. The first trombone was invented in 20 million BC. You know, I don't think that's true. I think that is a lie. Ah! Yes. Well, actually, if you want to see trombone players move like that, just see a jazz band. It'll be much closer, at least. So, okay, what I'll say, so I read how the scoring works, and it says think of it like you're just trying to, like, paint over the notes. And what this tells me is that you can, the tappy rhythm of the, like, whatever button you're using to toot does not have to be precise. Your steering has to be, which is unfortunate, because that's the part I'm worse at. This is why I'm good at rhythm games that are not this. The contrast of classical players and movement would be... it would be fun. But that does mean that, like I did with Old Grey Mare, I can, like, do more glissing than the track technically calls for, and it might help, like, spare my focus so that I can steer better. Though the thing is, I want it to sound good, so I'm really only willing to do it in places where it would be okay. Like, I'm not saying stylistically good. All of it's a crime. Honestly, a crime against music. But it's like it's a fun crime against music. If you placed all the trombones on Earth end to end, they would wrap around the solar system 4 times. That's probably not true, but I honestly have no idea. As someone who has played Eine kleine Nachtmusik in a string quartet, this feels so wrong, but it's so funny. And I know I said I would only do extra glisses when it was almost stylistically appropriate, but listen, sometimes desperate Eine kleine Nachtmusik calls for desperate measures. Yeah. There are more trombones on Earth than there are humans. I don't think that's true. With your help, we can fix this. All we need to do is issue every child a trombone when they're born. Oh, I have to pay attention. flying trombone. It makes me wanna fly so high, it makes me wanna fly so high, trombone in the sky. And it makes me wanna fly so high, it makes me wanna fly so high. Singing does not help. I will take... Okay, the glowing trombone. I do love the glowing trombone. Ah, damn it. I was really hoping I got an A or an S on this. I felt good about it. And I mean, like, I got the little glowy champ thing twice, which is... Yeah, that's so close to an A. I'm gonna try to cycle through all the songs, and then I'll come back for the ones that I did not get an S on. I don't need to play scales again. I'm good. I'm warmed up. As they say, now I've warmed up my big trombone. Oh god. This is gonna go so badly. The highest note playable on trombones is so high-pitched that only certain species of bats can hear it. That is not true of a trombone, but I think it is of a violin. By which I mean, if it's not true physically, it is spiritually. I think anything above 5th position just sounds squeaky and horrible. I'm sorry, I don't know. Oh, can only do it as a Monday. Quote ad, now I've warmed up my big trombone. Hey, wait, I felt, well, okay, I felt less confident about, but I guess it did go okay, except for the things that went ba ba da ba 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 ba, which is not a thing, it's not a thing that's meant to be glissed through. Rip, wait, let's see if I can... Ha! I can add it, you can. Rip. Wait, how do you use it? Nice! It's fucking so silly. I love it. I do not actually know a lot about what Stream Elements can do. I mostly have it for, like, alert boxes, and, I mean, it's not relevant right now, but donations. Just to, like, have a thing set up for it, you know? So I did not know it could do that. I'm very amused. Okay, what do we think Baboon's exclamation point is gonna be like? There's a ton of commands. I will have to explore that sometime. Can wreak havoc in other people's chats with it. I mean, or my own, but mostly I don't have the spare focus to do that. The world record for most trombones owned is held by Mike Brass of Omaha, Nebraska, and I think that said 2? Baboons. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ooh, follow age. Following for 13 days. I'm surprised I got a C on that. That felt like hot garbage. I could not tell you the tune of that song now after playing it. I mean, except for the part that goes, baboons. I know that. But what the fuck was going on with the rest of that? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do well on that, but I am gonna come back to it because I want to know if I can do well. I might not make it through the entire track list. Which way am I scrolling? Okay. Let's do thus spoke, or what? Also spake Zarathustra. Takes over 3,000 tons of brass to produce a single trombone. I don't think that's true. Miss MRZ Army? Hello. I'm trombonin'. I don't remember where the next note is. It's somewhere. Ah! So true. Bakara trombone. Wait, it's somewhere around here. I'm glad that I can adjust my pitch mid-note and that's worth something. Because that's what I do for most of Zarathustra. Well, that sounds beautiful when it's in tune. I think this one's high? I was wrong! I imagine that the, like, fact that you're almost running out of breath on this is highly fucking realistic. Ooh, that was so close to Nest. So close. Honestly, wait, is Darkface... Oh, that's like the same length as some of these others. That felt really short. I guess Old Grey Mare feels short, too. Baboons feels infinitely long because what the fuck is going on for any of it? Okay, Longtail Limbo. Oh, it's written the legendary maximalist, Max Tundra. Either this man's really gassing himself up, or the... Hi, that Chen. Good morning. We'll go with morning. It's not morning where I am, but good morning to you. I'm tromboning. How are you doing? Tromboning is both the activity and the state of being that I'm in. That's just the only... Oh, it's the first time you've seen this game? Ho ho ho! It's wild shit. Oh, it's fast. I was... I love how nothing I'm playing is in tune. I'm so sorry that you guys have kindly showed up to my stream and this is what you're getting. What in the polyphonic hell is this? Great question. It's maximalism, apparently? What the fuck? Yes, thank you to Papa for asking people to come see this, and thank you to people for listening. Yeah. Welcome. This is the first time I've streamed this game. I've mostly been doing, like, Duolingo and Fate, but I'm trying to mix it up a little so I'm not just, like, streaming the same game all the damn time. So I'm still laughing at What in the Polyphonic Hell. So true. What in the Polyphonic Hell is anything by Max Tundra, actually. What I liked best about that song was the colors in the background. At least, listen, at least it wasn't baboons. I just, like, I need someone else to literally clap through the rhythm of the baboons one for me to get it, and then I'll be fine. But I just don't understand where the beat is or to what extent I'm supposed to be on it. Musician jokes, let's go! I mean, so I am not a trombonist, but I have picked one up. I've played, like, a little bit. I've picked up the trombone up before, immediately kills any resemblance to the original music. Okay. So, I have a friend who plays trombone, like, very well, in fact, who has allowed me to play her trombone before. She has taught me to play a scale. It was painfully bad. And also the first little bit of Also Spake Zarathustra, because I asked. Did I really have the breast support for it? But did I technically play it? Also, honestly. It was fun, though. What other musical instruments do I play? My primary instrument is violin or fiddle. I've been playing fiddle violin for... Sorry, I gotta do math. 19 years. Oh, God. 19 years, apparently. I've been playing violin for about 19 years. Yeah. And I picked up fiddle, I don't know, a few years after. One of the people I was living with at the time was really into traditional music, and so I like started playing with him, and it's really fun. And it's like, because it's more casual than violin, I've found fiddle easier to maintain. So I've okay, this is not going to make any sense. I am a better mediocre fiddler than a mediocre violinist because I like can just pick up and go more easily. But I have better like advanced skills in violin than in fiddle. Like I have spent time on advanced technique and musicality for violin, whereas for fiddle, the high level skills are have to do with chords and improvisation, which are musical skills that I'm not very good at. And I would like to be, and I have taken some traditional music focused classes that have definitely helped me grow those skills, but I'm still very much not where I would like to be, and I'm still a much better violinist, like, once you get to a high level. Anyway, so that's the main thing I play. I also picked up French horn. That was probably about 10 years ago initially, but the thing is that, like, I played it really consistently for, like, 3 or 4 years, and then I fell off pretty badly, and so I've not practiced consistently in a very long time. I still have a French horn in my house, but I don't play it very well. I am technically capable of playing a tin whistle. And technically capable does not mean I can pick it up at like a traditional music jam session and play it. It means I can practice it at home and I know what I'm doing. Similar thing with a recorder. I have a guitar. I learned 3 chords once. I don't remember them. I wish I did. Y'all are hilarious! Oh my gosh, bought a violin, tried to play it, put it back in its case, and never touched it again. I mean... I don't know. Unrelatable. I am in love with my violin. I was a less happy person the last time it had to be at the repair shop. The guy that I had it with did a wonderful job with it, but it was like... And the loaner instrument he gave me was like very high quality, potentially more so than my actual, like, my violin, but it broke my heart. Okay, Papa VT, what I will say, if the violin that you have is a cheap shit violin, it is not going to become any more firewood than it already is, being in the case for 3 years. the way you can tell if it is a cheap shit violin, yeah, is the finish shiny? Because if it adds glossy finish, that is a red fucking flag for violins. If the varnish is like thick and glossy, firewood. Oh, it's matte. Okay. It might be slightly less cheap shit. God. Excuse me. Ah, well made but not good. Okay, that makes sense. Most cheap shit violins that I've run into are like factory made Yamahas. The type of thing where like the tag says handcrafted in China, and what it means is we paid someone starvation wages to glue it together, but a machine cut it, you know? Yamaha also makes instruments. Their band instruments are like sometimes okay for beginners. No, it does not go vroom. It's not loud enough to go vroom. It's barely loud enough to sing. I in fact, so I have a nice violin, the one that I'm like in love with, and then I do also own a cheap shit violin. It was like a friend of a... I mean, yeah, you're like... Sorry. Yeah. $125 is that cheap shit. That is cheap shit violin, yeah. That... Oh, okay, yes, yes. Ooh. Ebonized hardwood fingerboard. That's some suspicious phrasing right there. Hardwood tuning pegs, yeah, chin rest tailpiece, fine tooth. Made from aluminum. Steel strings, includes shaped case, wooden bow with an octagonal stick. Oh, fuck, an octagonal stick? What are you, like, 12? Sorry, that's rude. That's rude. Oh yeah, 100%. Well, I mean, they probably, to be fair, hey, be fair, they probably stained it black, not painted it. That's so funny. I can't believe ebonized hardwood. We're not paying for ebony. Selling shit so hard it's telling of a scam, like... Oh, I forgot there was Banjo Lady in between. Haha. I mean, that's her. Like, I only pay decent money for violins. What? I'm not seeing any censor. Or are you looking at the ones that were messages to the bot, maybe? Because the ones to the bot, it would make sense if you can see them because you wrote them. Oh, okay. Like, if you're looking at the ones earlier, there are a few, where he was, pinging the Stream Elements bot, and that might have ended up censored. Like, it might be a thing where because it's sent to a bot, he can see it because he wrote it, and I can see it because it's my damn stream, but it looks weird to you, maybe? Anacreontic Society. Hold on, I gotta Google some shit. What is anacreontic? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I did not... Okay. So, the thing is your question what instruments I play or what instruments I own? Because instruments I can actually competently play, I can play violin very well. I used to be able to play French horn decently well. I legit don't know how good I am at it now. I am a very beginner at piano, but at least I can, like, play a song end to end, which is not true with all instruments. I also own, a guitar, a ukulele, a banjo, a harmonica, and a tin whistle. And at a house that I, like, no longer live in, but I, like, left some stuff with the people who are there, I have a recorder, a mandolin that I'm borrowing, a different shittier harmonica, a different shittier tin whistle, some panpipes, and an ocarina. Yeah, like, the ukulele that I got was, like... It's a cheap shit ukulele. It was, like... It was either $40 or $60, and it was, like, at a fine arts summer camp, so it can't have been good. Like, but, like, I'm barely capable of playing it, so it's, like... It's fun to have around. I like having it as an option. Most of the instruments that I have owned have not proved to have too many maintenance costs, except for the violin and the French horn, but those I'm, like, actually committed enough to that I'm okay with it. And so I just kind of keep them around because I would like to learn to play all of them better. Oh, wow, thanks. Okay, I looked up anacreontic. Anacreontic. Apparently, it is written in the style of the ancient Greek poet Anacreon, known for his celebrations of love and wine. So, cool. The second part of that is helpful. The first part sounds like a bullshit explanation. 1 drum set, 8 guitars. Oh yes, I was going to ask about the breakdown of the guitars. Okay, 3 acoustic, 5 electric tracks, 1 electric bass, 1 upright piano, 2 electric pianos, 1 master MIDI keyboard. Ooh. I don't use a MIDI keyboard enough for it to be worth it, but I do want one. 1 tin whistle, 1 ocarina, 1 horn. Like a legit cow horn. Ooh, fun. A violin, a mandolin, and a bouzouki. God, I want a bouzouki. I'm like... It falls in the category of, like, slow down and learn the guitar first, but, like... I know a guy who has a bouzouki, and it's such a pretty sound. I love the bouzouki. And it, he mostly uses it when well, listen, the tone might sound good no matter how I play it, but the notes won't be right because I can't play guitar. Like, yeah, the thing is, so the guy I know who owns a bouzouki is mostly a guitarist and mostly plays folk music. Mostly American, some Irish. He's also been doing a bit of jazz recently. But like Django jazz. So you can't do Django jazz without guitar. Oh, okay, I didn't actually know how the bouzouki's tuned. That's convenient as fuck, dude. Okay. Interesting. But what I've noticed when we're playing folk music is that, like, having guitar as your primary rhythm instrument, because of the tone quality of it, like having an acoustic guitar as your primary rhythm instrument in folk music has a tendency to like mellow out the sound a lot, and that can be really beautiful, but it can also like feel like it's washing out the sound a bit. It's like putting a cotton blanket over the entire vibe. Wait, it's GDAE? That's like the same as a violin. Wait, sorry, GDAE in which direction? Like a violin or like a bass? That chant. Okay, bouzouki and mandolin are both instruments that will probably look very similar to a guitar. Low to high. Wait, what did you say? Low to high GDAE. Hell yeah, that's the same as a violin. Okay, never mind. Now I want a bouzouki again because I can play that. Amazing. Because that means I just already know the fingerings. Hype. Okay, that chant. Bouzouki and mandolin are two different guitar-like instruments. Both of them have, like, doubled sets of strings. So, like, for each string there are two strings, and they're tuned the same, and you play them together, and it has a it changes, like, the tone quality of the sound. And the thing that I was on my way to attempting to say when I was talking about, like, guitar sort of, like, washing out and mellowing out folk music is that the tone quality difference is that it feels sharper and twangier than the equivalent guitar would. And I think that that works very well for folk music because it can lend some, like, crunchiness, crispness texture in a place where guitar would wash out that texture. So, this has been my I fucking love bouzouki rant. Thank you for attending. Yes, mandolin is a word that is both used for a vegetable grater and an instrument. If you look up mandolin instrument, you will get it. I don't know why these are the same word. As far as I am aware, they're not related in any way except maybe, some mandolin vegetable grater things I think are made with strings. Like, they're both made with strings, and otherwise, I have no fucking clue. They both will mess up your fingers. True. I mean, I've been doing rock climbing recently, so my fingers have been messed up anyway. I might as well mess them up for music, too. I was about to be like, I should see if I can get that mandolin back from that other house. Why? When would I practice it? When would I practice it? I barely practice violin, and I don't practice any of my other instruments. I wish I did, but I don't. Because I don't have infinite free time. Okay. Papa VT, question for you while you are... I'm gonna play Star Spangled Banner. Thank you. I am very knowledgeable in some musical instruments. Specifically, the ones I've encountered. Papa VT, what is the purpose of having multiple guitars? I swear to God, every, like, reasonably intense guitarist I know has multiple, and I understand addiction. Okay. The question I was going towards is, like, are they fundamentally different? Like, obviously, the acoustic and the electric are different, but, like, if you already have one acoustic and one electric, and you're not upgrading, what is the point of getting another one? I will say, I keep going into music shops and being like, wow, they have so many really pretty guitars here. Yes, Papa VT. That's why I own a cheap shit violin. I have 2 dogs, but do you have any good dogs? I have a cheap shit violin specifically for playing outside. It is for... Oh, inherited instruments are the best. I selected the song and then I immediately forgot what I was playing. I gotta say, I love the utterly unnecessary fireworks in this track. I love how restrained they are on the "O'er the land of the free." I've never heard anyone who sings it be that exactly on beat with the end of that. It's always like, "O'er the land of the free," and then they're just sitting on it to show you how long they can. And then they're, "And the home of the brave," like, Oh, that Chan, it is not no reason. Let me, this is paralleled in a few other places. Let me find them. Yeah, okay, God Save the King. Also, okay, so this game came out very, very shortly after Queen Elizabeth died. And I'm wondering, was it God Save the Queen before that? I don't like that it failed me for that, but it was criminally flat. I know this is just the tempo this goes at, but it feels so draggy. And then you have whatever the fuck this is, ham and beans? Oh, you just forgot about a guitar. Happens to the best of us. Oh shit, that was so close to S. Maybe if I hadn't spaced out. Okay, y'all want to hear something aggressively American? So, I don't know the lyrics to God Save the King. Like, I know that the beginning is like, God save our something king, something else, whatever. However, I do know completely alternate lyrics for it. Ones that I learned in the US, like, from the US education system, more or less. Those lyrics are about America instead. And they sound approximately like they mean fuck all. Like, they just don't mean anything. It is called My Country 'Tis of Thee. And it goes like this. Oh, Jesus, I cannot listen to this background music well. Okay. I'm just gonna shift my headphones slightly while I sing this. My country, 'tis of the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Which is just like, A, boring. B. A, boring. B, it's like, half the lyrics are just like, our country is so free, more free than yours is free, freedom, free, free. Like, it's... which feels like a very American thing. How do you not know where you put an entire guitar? More canon-based instrumentals. What doesn't? 1812 Overture. The 1812 Overture has the perfect amount of canon-based instrumentals. God Save the King is one of the most used national... I don't know who uses it other than, the UK. I once saw, I mean, okay, that's real. The place I'm living right now has a designated music room, and I have never been so on top of my shit in my life. God. Oh, look at that beaver. Music room at home, stuff at your band's place, stuff at your grandparents. Okay, that's... it's a vibe. I will admit to that being a vibe. Sometimes shit just ends up in places. And I mean, like, as I've said, I have instruments at another house, one of which belongs to someone else, and I'm borrowing it, but I'm not living with it anymore, so, like... who am I to judge? Okay, which things did I skip? A ska song because everyone online seemed to want one. Are you happy now? Please leave me alone. God. Okay, see, here's the thing, is that I don't often forget, like, unique instruments I have. Like, if I have just one of it, I don't forget it. So tell me, frankly, how the fuck did you forget you own a clarinet? Ah, okay, okay. If it's unplayable, I do understand. How did you acquire it? Was it busted when you got it? Or... I don't know enough about ska to know if this... TSIM, I am not a good boner. You're catching me at literally my worst moment of the night. Given to you by an old dude who lives in front of your band's former place. It was his late brother's instrument. He wanted to give it to a musician rather than letting it rot in the basement. Catches it was already rotten. The number of times that people are just like, hey, you do music, right? I have this, like, insert friend or family members here, instrument. Do you want it? And, like, the thing is, the answer is always yes, but, like, sometimes it's not... You know, it's not... it's not always playable. Yeah, sorry that, Jen. You're lucky that you missed Baboons, which was even worse. I think I know what most of Scobbard was supposed to sound like now that I've been through it. I cannot say that of Baboons. I don't know what it was supposed to sound like. I know I didn't do it, but I don't know what it was supposed to sound like. I will also say, okay, I have never before played a rhythm game where it is possible to be out of tune, and it is killing me. Especially now that I know that, like, being in tune is actually scored. Awful. Kind of 0 out of 10. And by 0 out of 10, I do mean 10 out of 10, but it kills me inside. Okay, let's see. It is the time that I would usually end my streams, but y'all are still here, y'all are still chatting, we're hanging out, and also, I did start late. So how about we have, like, one blue Danube? It's Danube, right? How the fuck is this pronounced? Oh my god. So it's like a really nice clarinet, it's just unplayable right now? Danube, it is pronounced Danube? Okay. Thank you. TSIM, I think it is not Bluey Danube. I'm just guessing. Yeah, so we're gonna have one nice waltz for the road. And by nice, I mean, oh god, I hope I play it nicely. A professional trombone player is known as a tromboner. That is a rock fact. Like most of the facts in this game. Baboon was better to hear than someone playing the viola. Sorry, that Jen. I'm just enjoying your thoughts and comments. Come on, it was a B. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I like that this person, the person who thought of this game concept, perfectly understood playing trombone badly sounds awkward in a fun and amusing way. Give me all the trading cards, baby! Whoop! I own a violin and I'm contractually obligated by... I want a viola. I want a viola so bad, but also I would take a 5-string violin with a C-string, because C-strings are just really sexy and gorgeous sounding, but also, like, shut the fuck up, TSIM. Fuck you. You can't cancel me for this. I will die on this hill. I want a C-string. Whether it comes with a viola or a 5-string, I want a C-string. I literally, y'all, I went to the trouble of trying to build a 5-string for the purpose of getting a C-string. And then I ran out of time, and I did not finish it. Electric 6-string violin. Bro. I don't even know how big you would have to make the body for that. So the 6-string, or the 5-string that I started building has, like, a viola body, and I don't know, like... Oh, right, you do have that. TSIM, I feel like I knew you had a 5-string violin. Okay, Papa VT, you realize that a 6-string violin would not be a guitar but small because that's not how you tune a violin, right? That Chan, I think it stops being a violin when you say it does. Like, technically, I think a 5-string is not a violin, but it is a fiddle. That's how that's my feelings on the matter. Ooh, sackbutt! Sackbutt pog. I fucking love sackbutts. They sound funny as hell. Yeah, okay. I still don't know what to do with guitar string tunings are only suggestions, because that, as a violinist, feels so fucking fake to me. Like, what do you mean you can just do something else with it for a song? Like, only weird contemporary shit does that for violin. And Baroque stuff. I do... Can you use a capo on a violin? TSIM, great question. I do actually have an answer to it. No. Because the capo does not stop the string against the fingerboard. The capo pushes the strings against a specific fret. Because the violin does not have frets, you cannot use a capo with it. However, if you got one of the old, like, one of the, like, fretted precursors to a violin, you could use a capo with that as long as it had the correct curvature for the fingerboard. What? I'm just squinting at that guitar tuning. You can even write words with the tuning. But would it help you do chords, though? Bela Bartok. He studied but never ate hot dogs. I want to know, I want citations on that. I want historical sources. I want you to tell me where Bela Bartok recorded his hot dog studies, and I want to read the letters myself. I mean, you could just tune a six-string guitar to cabbage with only one B. It would be a choice, but you could do it. Johann Sebastian Bach is widely considered one of the most influential composers of all time, and coincidentally, torturer of violinists everywhere. Musical lesson stream designed as a trombone game stream. TSIM, aren't you just reinventing honk witching? I think you're just reinventing honk witching. Papa VT, I was so ready to accept that Screm was just what you meant to say. Ooh, I already have a Glenn Miller. I already have bass clef. J.J. Johnson! In Indianapolis-born J.J. Johnson was one of the most influential jazz trombones of all time, credited with demonstrating that the trombone could be played in a fast bebop style. Damn, he must be good at fast tonguing. I cannot. He could eat 10 hot dogs in one sitting. Was he, like, okay afterwards? Because I can tell you confidently that I would not be. Bill Watrous, popular jazz trombonist of the modern era who studied with jazz pianist Herbie Nichols while serving in the U.S. Army and was well known among trombonists for his technical skill and pleasant sound. Damn, wish I had a pleasant sound. Being English, he did not eat hot dogs. Also, wait, this isn't... Huh. England, because I'm pretty sure the Max, what's his face? The maximalist guy. You can downtune your guitar to bad. A jazz pianist, TSIM. Do you have a problem with the jazz pianists of the world? Do you have an objection to pianists? Okay, so what I'm interested in is Gustav Holst has the just English flag, but what's-his-ass, the modern maximalist composer, had the, like, entire Union Jack. You love pianists? That's good for you. I like some pianists. It really, really depends on the individual, you know? Jack Teagarden. See, okay. I think it's weird. For a while I was very resistant to jazz, and I think I'm still a little, like, resentful towards jazz people because my improvisation skills are shit. But like, when you're just vibing, it is legitimately, like, a good, smooth vibe. Ooh, performed with Louis Armstrong. He could eat a dozen hot dogs in one sitting. This really just sounds like the other guy, but not. Trazome. Immortal guardian spirit tasked with preserving the order of the bass and treble clefs. As a guardian spirit, unable to eat hot dogs, but imbued with the power of at least 10. How many hot dogs can I eat in one sitting? I cannot say that I've tested that. I think the most hot dogs I have eaten in one sitting is probably like 2, maybe 3. I do not enjoy guzzling hot dogs. $900 hot dogs per nanosecond. That's a hell of a stat. Yeah, another sack butt. Rachmaninoff. Leading Russian-born composer, pianist, and conductor. When he ordered hot dogs, he'd request them as long as my name, please, and everyone would laugh. And then he would be Rachmaninoff. See, Rachmaninoff is big hands man. Music is like hot dogs for your ears. I've heard so many piano players complain about Rachmaninoff writing for his own freaky fucking hand span. Treble clef. Favored clef of the primordial baboon toot-seeker Tom. This clef represents light, but there can be no light without dark. Chike. He could eat 8 hot dogs in one sitting. Like, through his mouth, or... The hidden message inside the Claude Debussy card says hot dogs. Fuck Paganini! Okay. I have ended up with 2 books of Paganini caprices, and you know why? It's because I opened up one of them, tried to play it once, and then it was such a bad experience that I forgot I owned the book. You know, that Chen, we deserve that. Paganini. Paganini does not make me pog, personally. Because there was a set of auditions that I was doing that said, you have to play an etude or exercise from one of these books, and the Paganini Caprices were the only of the options that I'd heard of before, and so I was like, maybe I should do this, and then it was horrible. Yeah, oh yes, if I manage to play a Paganini Caprice well, ever, I will pog. That Chan. Paganini is infamous for being a, like, really fucking good violinist. Yeah. Extreme difficulty. The problem is, he was a composer, but he was also a virtuoso violinist, and so he kind of lost scale for what normal mortals could perform. Is how I'm gonna put it. I mean, he also wrote in, like, a time period where it is possible that he would reasonably expect that he would be the primary performer of his works, so it was reasonable to write with his own skill level in mind, and now it's like how you show the fuck off. I had a teacher at Fine Arts Camp who would play the same Paganini Caprice every year at every possible, like, when there was, like, a solo competition, he played the same Paganini Caprice. When it was, like, staff showcase day, he played the same Paganini Caprice. When we were playing musical chairs with our violin section, he would play the same Paganini Caprice. It was... I don't know if anyone has the reference point for this. It was Caprice 24. It was the Theme and Variations one, which I do love now because of it, and I associate it with him. And he also played it really fucking well. But, like, it is kind of like that where, like, once you know it, you maintain it and you show it off at every possible opportunity. He really did become violin god. Al Gray. American trombonist who played with Count Basie was known for his plunger mute technique, hell yeah. And literally wrote a book on plunger techniques. As an American, he probably ate a lot of hot dogs. Love how we just resort to country stereotyping when we don't know shit. There are 2 stages of showing off in violin. What are the 2 stages of showing off in violin, Papa BT? 10,000 hot dogs in one sitting. That seems definitely true. Preserving the order of the bass and treble clefs. Stage 1, Flight of the Bumblebee. Oh my fucking god! Wait. Have you seen two-set violin? Because this seems like some shit that someone who's seen two-set violin would say. Oh my god. Oh, this one's new. Bobby. This ancient Egyptian deification of the Hamadryas baboon, whose name translates to Bull of the Baboons or Chief of the Baboons, was a deity of the underworld and is very relevant to this trombone game. Oh, congrats on knowing a flight of... Oh, okay. Well, sorry for not paying attention earlier. Oh, that was all of them? Okay. Okay. Now, time for... You own 2 copies, okay. I really don't like the animations for this mechanic, even though I do like that you can get rid of duplicates. Yeah, I love two-set violin. It does really make me wish that I had, like... Why is there a currency for turds? Wait and see. Yeah, see, he has the entire Union Jack. Fascinating. The turds are used for... You can build cards out of them, and I think there might be something else too. Something was just wiggling at me and it wasn't the bass clef. Is it Trosum? Ha! It was making a noise, okay. What the fuck is this? Okay. Do all the cards have that? Okay, no. The ones that do wiggle and make noises. Gotcha. Yeah, I know there's something beyond the bass clef. I think I can't do anything with it right now. Yeah! You need keys because they're clefs. But also, where do I get the keys? There's such lore. This was not here before. Ah! He's like if I was a circle. Yeah, definitely. Why would I mindlessly kick the chaos? Yeah, I want to be a trombone champ. No? The baboons will show you the way. Yeah, sure. Shit. Okay. Oh, yes! So, you can build a card out of turds. This is gross and I don't like it. I can add that quote, Papa. It is quote number 2. What's the other thing you want? Ah, there. Maybe I should build all the cards before, like, giving some away. How many freaking cards are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 50. Okay. I hate these noises. Ding! I don't like the ding, it's like I'm cooking it in a toaster. A shit toaster. There was a card that was wiggling at me. Okay, this does not have anything weird. Cooking poop in a toaster to make cards. Nothing like it. Ding! Mozart Music Storm. The Austrian mage who holds the key to the ear wing of Tempo Keep. He will light you up with the sound of his sweet keys. Okay. Okay, it was the bass Clef. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, yeah. Take the cards. Light me up, Mozart, indeed. Oh, fuck yeah. We love the spinny, glowy eyes. I don't like the fart noise at the end. Click that chest. Oh, wait. I have an auto-clicker. I don't do it on stream because it's not interesting, but I am an avid player of idle games. You played the video game a lot and unlocked a thing. Nice. Oh. Oh shoot, I don't have the turds to build that. Ah, okay. I cannot. I don't really play Cookie Clicker much anymore. I, play Crush Crush. It's because a friend of mine recommended it. I really like, it's called Cell to Singularity, Evolution Never Dies. Very fun. Yeah. Okay. I think I will take us back to the chat. There we go. Thank you everyone for coming to my stream. I really appreciate it. Oh shit, Papa. Yeah, you go sleep. Yes, I am ending. It kind of is a 2000s anime, honestly. It is anime. Okay, yeah. Gregu? Yeah. So, how did you feel about your music lesson today, that Chan? Thanks for the stream, Papa. Sleep well. Please get some sleep, good God. 5 a.m. I do not say Gregu with that cadence. Gregu? Gregu? Gregu. I don't know what cadence I'm supposed to say it with. I'm glad you liked the stream. I'm sorry that my, fake trombone playing was cringeworthy. And out of tune. But I'm glad that you had fun. Yeah, I am back here, gaming on Wednesdays, or not Wednesday, Tuesday. I keep saying it wrong. Greg with a long O. Grego. Grego. Gregu. Grego. Gregu. Gregu. Why is that so hard for me? I don't actually know Hololive people well enough to know. Yagu? Yagu? Why am I struggling so hard with pronouncing this? Grego. Gregu. I am not actually able to parse that explanation. I'm so sorry. Just ignore the second O. Grego? Grego. I'm trying so hard. I also do Duolingo streams on Saturday. It's morning for me. It's like 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Daylight Time. Whichever fucking one it is right now. I have never in my life remembered whether daylight savings is happening or not. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. I adhere to daylight savings because my area does. That's the info I've got for you. Like, okay, I usually know when it's the weekend where we're springing forward or falling back, but I don't, like... There's also the thing of, like, there is one of those things that is officially going into daylight savings time and one of those things that is officially leaving daylight savings time, and I do not remember which one is which for the life of me, because it's just a nonsensical system, so why would you remember, you know? Yeah, I think your country sounds sensible, that, Jen. Why... I think... I don't know. Maybe daylight savings time made sense when electric lighting wasn't a thing, but it does not feel particularly necessary now. It's my opinion. We're getting so close. So I, at the beginning of each of my streams, I, like, have a cup of tea and I light a candle, and I think the candle is, I think we're about to finish the candle that I'm on, because it's like a little one. So it's not using daylights to save time, it is you are changing time to save daylight. Like, I think the idea is to shift the part of the day where, like, most things in society happen to be more in the light. Is that how I summon myself? I just live on Earth full time now. I know of one being that has the formal means to summon me, and they do not draw upon it very often. So you don't burn as much candles. I like my candles. The fire is pretty and the scent is nice. Even when it just smells like whatever the hell Midsummer's Night is supposed to be. Oh, daylight savings. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Is hell much cooler than Earth in the temperature sense? No. It is hotter. It is fiery. Is it actually that way for natural reasons or because of the traits that humans have ascribed to it? That is another discussion entirely. But no, it is warmer. I am cold. I'm spiritually cold all the damn time when I'm on Earth. I still dress like this a lot of the time because I like looking that way, but, like, I am cold. I want to be back with fire. Well, I don't think... Messing with the temperature of downstairs is not like an issue in the same way that climate change is. There's not wide-reaching environmental impacts that, like, change whether things can grow and whether other creatures can live. Yes, that Jen, we are... I was gonna say we are the same. I'm sure we're not exactly the same, but yes. It's like, I am wearing 2 layers of sweaters, still cold. Not warm enough. Put me in the fireplace. I want to sit in there like a dragon egg and incubate. Except I'm not allowed to, have fires in the fireplace of the place I currently live in. The fireplace was blocked up when I got it. Demons probably have some kind of food chain. It has to be a closed ecosystem and we're messing it up. Not to spoil your concept, but, like... Without giving too much away, you do not need to worry about my food intake. You really don't. It will be fine. It'll be fine. Like... Hold on, I gotta Google something. I'm sorry, that Jen, I do not remember how Celsius works. Oh, the little ones? They're like... Okay. Not to be rude, but like, do they even count? Like, I don't know. I think... Being an immortal demon and being a temporal demon are 2 very different experiences. And I guess it is not fair for me to speak on the experiences of temporal demons, but like... Those that were not born with the universe are temporal to some degree, so I don't feel particularly bothered about things that happen to them temporally when they're temporal anyway. Oh, thank you for looking it up. Okay, 78.8 Fahrenheit is 26 Celsius. Oh, I've got news for you about the temperature it is where I am now. I will convert for you, but where I am right now it is 11.7 degrees Celsius where I am right now. So, right now, I am wearing long sleeves and a sweater. But earlier today when I stepped outside, 2 sweaters would have been valid. That would freeze your ass off. Oh no, your ass! That's an important element of you. Papa, I'm mad at you. How dare, like a short sleeve t-shirt? Boo. Stop just being warm and comfortable as a person. Rude. Rude. Your cold resistance is rude to those of us who don't have it. Okay, with your radiator, that I get. I envy you it, but I get it. What does I live in the mountains mean? Oh. That, Jen, you live in a tropical area? Yeah, that would... Okay, yeah, so for a tropical area, 26 Celsius would feel cold as hell. I understand. I am adjusting my understanding of your weather experience accordingly. But anyway, Papa, when you say I live in the mountains, do you just mean, like, And so that's the, like, temperature range you're comfortable in? Fuck you, I know what a mountain is! Fuck off! Ew, Listen. I simply want to be in the same humidity range that my violin wants to be in. Which is like, 30 to 50%, I think? Like, most of the time. Ah, okay, always cold, I'm used to it. That's what I thought you meant, I just wanted to confirm. You had to make it difficult. Anyway. Okay. I, unfortunately, do need to do something other than stream. So I'm gonna go. So I know that, Jen, I believe you said good morning, right? So I hope you have a good day. Papa, go the fuck to sleep. Get some fucking sleep. Don't be stupid. Have a good time. Bye.